If all you want is to cut out the commute to work and get your daily task done in your living room, there has never been a better time to do it and go remote. This has been the way the world of work has been going, especially after the coronavirus broke out in 2019, which pushed it full steam ahead. The tech and IT industries are some of those industries that encourage workers to work remotely. Hence, after doing all the research for you, we have come up with the top 8 highest paying remote jobs in the IT and tech industry. Number 1. Web application or software developer. $70,000 to $130,000 a year. It is normal for most lucrative remote jobs to be in the tech industry since the tech industry is growing rapidly over the past few years. Just look at Facebook, which announced last year that within a decade, half of their employees will be working from home. However, the first item on our list actually covers tons of jobs with slightly differing tasks, but we bundle them up together as they require more or less the same skill set, especially when you are just starting out with many of these jobs. Of course, some kind of qualification in computer science or coding will definitely help, but what's even more important is the experiences in using your programming knowledge. To get the most out of this job, teamwork and communication are the most important things since most of the time you will be working in teams. Number 2. UX or UI Designer. $90,000 to $120,000 a year. On the topic of programmers working inside a team, a UX or UI designer cannot be missed out on. For your information, UX stands for user experience and UI stands for the user interface. Strictly speaking, they are two different things but often roll into the same job. If you've ever used an application or website that was either difficult or impossible to use, yup, they forgot to hire a UX designer. A UI and UX designer focuses on developing a layout of the apps and websites and focuses on making them as user-friendly as possible. They lie between a designer and a developer, meaning you will need to have skill sets or qualifications in both of these realms that will help you excel in this job. Remember that having a seasoned portfolio is more important when it comes to attracting more clients or when entering a company. Number 3. Data scientist or data analyst. $110,000 to $130,000 a year. In the world of big data, there is more information than ever at our fingertips. It pays extremely well if you can unravel data to find trends and solve problems that could include anything from figuring out which advertisements will attract the most number of interested customers to where housing prices are going to go in the next 10 years. For this job, you will need to excel in both computing and math-related skills, as well as enough intuition to figure out what the data is telling you and communication skills to explain what the data is saying to the business owner who might not be as familiar with the data as you are. A qualification in either math, statistics, or computing is desirable. Since the internet has made data available and more accessible to anyone with an internet connection, you'll be able to work from anywhere you want. Number 4. Product designer. $50,000 to $140,000 a year. This is another job role in the tech world that involves developing applications, websites, and software. It is also one job that could be earning you big bucks from your living room. The job requires you to develop a tech product from start to finish, from coming up with a concept, planning, market research, developing, testing, and all the way through to the delivery of the product. Just like the other tech jobs, you will need to have a background in design or tech, as well as knowledge of the market along with a flair for coming up with creative product ideas. Number 5. IT security consultant. $100,000 to $130,000 a year. Now that we are working online more, the internet has become an even bigger part of our lives. This means internet security has become more important in protecting our personal information from hackers. IT security consultant usually works for an IT company to check the company's tech product for vulnerabilities, bugs, and security measures to protect both the company and customer using the products. And yes, because you are working with their systems online, you will be able to work remotely. To do this job, you will need past experience working in IT security, and certification or qualification in IT security is highly recommended to get employed. Number 6. Web designer. If software development is not what you like, then you can consider web design instead. Similar to UX and UI designer, you will be designing the front end of the website, which mainly consists of the aesthetics of the website, which includes the website's graphics, color schemes, buttons, and more. It is possible for you to earn 6 figures as a remote web designer, whether working for an agency or a large corporation, or freelance. As a website designer, you will work closely with a more tech-focused developer in a team, but you need not worry about the technical side of things. Number 7. Technical Support Engineer. $75,000 to $100,000 a year. Most companies can afford to have their own tech support. Smaller ones usually can't, but they'll need to have someone to do it for them. This is where you come in. Thanks to remote viewing apps or freelancing websites such as Fiverr and Upwork, you can do it from anywhere in the world. To get into it, you might want a qualification in something computing related to increase your trustworthiness. Number 8. Digital Marketer. $60,000 to $80,000 a year. Whenever you open up Facebook, Instagram, do a Google search, or even when you check your email, you will always find tons of advertisements that you might be interested in. These are the work of a digital marketer. Their job is to take care of their client's entire web presence, and that includes their website, their blogs, their search rankings, and their entire online advertising strategy. Though this job might not require you to have a qualification or specific skills, you will need to be social media savvy. If you can clock up a serious number of likes on social media and knows how to get people's attention online, well, that's a great start. Now you will need to get more experience and work your way up with more and more clients. Do you agree with our list of highest paid remote jobs? What other remote jobs do you think can pay you the highest in the IT and tech industry? Share them in the comments. Thank you for sticking with us till the end. Here is a quick bonus for you. Whatever you do face-to-face, get inventive and find a way of doing it online. More than ever, there are all kinds of opportunities for working online. They can include graphic designers and content creators. And then, there are those well-paid fields such as medicine that are opening up to remote work. If you got the qualifications, online jobs like teleradiologists and online psychiatrists can earn a great salary too. Whatever your job is right now, if you are not doing them remotely, now is the right time to start looking into what opportunities are opening up. Or all else fails, get creative and figure a way you can make money online. Thank you once again for spending the time to watch this video. We are a new channel, and we'll really appreciate your helpful comments to help improve our videos and your experience with us.